long. Um, what those pastors be saying, I'm not gonna hold you long. Family, this Diddy thing is out of control. These chicks, um, I'm just gonna straight up tell you, fam. I don't know if I ever want to be that rich. Uh, Let me back up. It ain't the money. It's not the money. It's the person. Because whether you have $1 billion or $1 million or $1,000, if you own some really weirdo type stuff, you're gonna be on some really weirdo type stuff. If you're a trick, you're gonna be a trick. With $1,000, or you're gonna be a trick with $1 million, or $1 billion. You're just gonna be tricking on a higher level. That little $20, that little hot 20 you tricked off, gonna turn into a hot 1,000 or a hot 10,000. You dig what I'm saying? Such is the case of this Jane Doe, Daphne Joy, who is allegedly Jane Doe. Um, this dude had a contract with her, a contract, a contract. Like, yo, I'm gonna give you $10,000 a month. You know, Diddy left a message with her talking about the contract. Like, yo, you got everything good. Your contract signed. You got your contract signed. He was talking about like the contract, like she just signed a music contract or something. Like it's a cause for celebration. Like, we gonna pop champagne. We got that out of the way. I got you getting your money, everything good, baby. Woo woo. Like, fam, I can't do it. Like, lie to me, make it sound fly to me. I get some people say, well, it's straight up. That way exactly what it is. Ain't no pretensions, whatever, whatever. I get all of that, fam, but it's just something about it that ain't gonna let me do that. I just can't rock like that. I'm not gonna behave like that. I would just feel like a sucker. Like, and the trip part about it is the chick the whole time trying to act like she in love, and she don't want to be treated like a side piece, but she acting like a side piece, but she don't want to be treated like a side piece. And it sounds like to me that the only reason why she's in court is so that she can get some more money, and because probably the primary reason is to bring Diddy down, because she was jealous of Young Miami. She was jealous of the fact that he had elevated Young Miami to his number one, and she felt like she deserved that spot. So she was hot about that. Did he leave a message talking about all of the freaky stuff that they did, and and what they got going on, and how she need to get her some rest? And let me tell y'all something, fam. This is why you should not leave voice messages. Do not leave voice messages and say anything that you would not be willing to say and be okay with being played in the court of law. That's how I rock. I don't even leave stuff around my house that I would not be okay with people seeing in a courtroom. So I just don't get into all that wild, crazy stuff like that. I just don't get into all of that type of stuff. I don't. I don't video stuff like that. I don't record stuff like that. I don't record audio stuff like that. I don't leave messages like that. I don't do none of that type of stuff, because it's gonna come back. So, at some point, it's gonna come back on you. You know, every relationship you have, you better believe that, or any friend that you have, the moment that y'all ain't friends, the moment you ain't in no relationship, you can pretty much take it to the bank that they are going to expose your secrets. This chick played the game She willingly played the game. I don't even know why she's sitting up on. I don't even know why they using her as a. I don't even know why they use her as a witness. She seemed like she did more damage to the prosecution than good. Like, yo, what what was the purpose of her testifying at all? Like, seemed like she just wanted to have her day in court. Like, let me get in here and tell you what I know about him. Let me tell you how he did me. She was in it just like Cassie was in it for the Birkins. They never loved dude, and I don't think he ever loved them. I don't think he ever loved them. I think he treated them. He treated them both like the chicks they were. They were both. They were both jump offs, and he treated them like jump offs. That's why he never gave Cassie a baby. That's why he never made Cassie. Yeah, I'm gonna put her show around as for eye candy because she cute, she pretty. But I ain't finna. I'm not finna wife her up, and I ain't finna give her no baby. If you watch the women that he did give babies to, those women carry themselves in a different way. And I'm not even saying he was deserving of that. I'm just saying he was discerning when it came to the women that he gave babies to. Yeah, he was discerning. He was with Cassie for 11 years, no baby. Somebody, so you wonder like, well, why? Damn, he was with her that long. They had never had no kids or nothing. And he never married her. That's because he was cool with just, you know, the sexual part. Like, he probably was thinking, man, ain't no way I'm finna marry this chick with these sores in her mouth. She be getting sores in her mouth. For publicity purposes or whatever, I step out with her because she good to show off, but I'm not finna make her the mother of my children. Not this chick that 500 dudes have ran through. I know that's kind of hard for some of y'all to hear that language, but that's the truth. I'm not candy coating it. I'm just saying what it is. I'm not. If I was making it up, I could understand you being upset with me. But I'm not making it up. These are facts. These are facts. Cassie left Ryan Leslie for a come up, for a bag. She didn't care about love. She cared nothing about love. So why are people all excited about her and her new dude, this Alex Fine guy? Well, she needed somebody to love her, and that man is good. When that man really loves her and he took care of her, he saved her, he rescued her. Cassie wasn't looking for love, man. Cassie was looking for a bag. Yeah. Cassie was looking for a bag. If she was looking for love, she already had it. She didn't have to look. Ryan Leslie was a good dude by all accounts. Ryan Leslie was the first one to help her realize her dreams, brought her into the game. Said, yo, I believe in you. Before Diddy, before anybody else in the industry, I believe in you. And look how she repaid him. The moment she could get close enough to Diddy, she dropped Ryan and started rolling with Diddy. Ryan, a dude who wasn't blacking her, busting her in the head, who wasn't demanding freak offs from her, you know, who was proud to call her his main chick, his woman. She dumped him on his head. Cassie wasn't looking for love, so she didn't deserve love. I don't know why people think people deserve stuff that they don't work for. That's like somebody saying, I deserve a good job when they don't want to work. They don't get up and go to work, or they like to they like to do a half-ass job when they do get a job, but they think they deserve a better job. No, you don't. You don't even deserve a job at all because your ass won't even show up on time. You don't even want to come to work, and you want to argue with the boss, and you're stealing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not buying none of this, family. I'm not buying none of that, none of what she's saying. I'm not buying sob stories. This chick was a jump off. She was a high level jump off. She got a contract for a dude that she says she loved. He had to have a contract. She had to get a contract to get a certain amount of money every month. What kind of damn relationship is that? What kind of illusion? What kind of delusional mind frame do you have to think that you a man talking about that's you his girlfriend when you have to sign a contract for him to pay your rent and give you money every month? What kind of relationship? What kind of boyfriend girlfriend situation y'all got going on? Yeah. And I know a lot of y'all women out there, y'all be riding. Who said that? Who said that about Alex Fine? I know a lot of y'all women, y'all love some Alex Fine. What's really good? What's really good? Yeah, he's a simp. Yeah. So just yeah. I know y'all love Alex Fine because I've been hearing y'all talking about him. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, what a man. What a man. That's a great man. He's a man. That's a man. Y'all be loving when men. Some of y'all love simps. Y'all love, but at the same time, y'all hate simps and y'all use simps and y'all disrespect simps. Y'all run all over simps. So which one is it? Because Alex is clearly a simp. Ain't no way I'm gonna be with a chick that done been ran through over and over and over and over and over, week after week after week with multiple people. It's so many dudes, she don't even remember the dude's names. I'm not saying Diddy is any better. I'm just saying Cassie deserves equal amount of criticism because Diddy getting enough criticism. He getting a lot of criticism. He has no shortage of criticism. But Cassie is getting a pass. Why? No, no, no. That was a grown woman making grown woman decisions. A grown woman making grown woman decisions. She don't get a pass. Nah. Because if Cassie was 19 years old or 22 years old and went out there and robbed the bank or hit somebody in the head or shot somebody, y'all be saying put her in jail, lock her up, give her the electric chair, life for life. That's what y'all would be saying. So why is it any different? Why is this any different? This chick Jane is mad because she didn't get the bag. Cassie walked away with 30 million. Jane mad about the Cassie situation. Jane Joy, what's her name? Daphne. She mad about the Cassie situation, and she mad about the Young Miami situation. And the defense is ripping her apart, tearing her head off. It's clear to see what's going on. It's a trip to hear your to hear your to hear your most intimate thoughts, your private messages played before the world. Before the world. This chick, this chick admitted that she was jealous of Daphne because Diddy. I mean, she was jealous of Young Miami because Diddy elevated Young Miami. Diddy went public with Young Miami, and she felt like she was the one. She was the chosen one. And you know why she really thought that she had Diddy? Because she did have Diddy sexually. Diddy called her his crack pipe. He called her his crack pipe. So he liked the feeling, he liked the feeling. Uh, yeah, Cassie walked away with 20 million with Diddy. She walked away with another 10 million from the hotel. So that's 30 million. What was I saying? Yeah, Diddy called that chick his crack pipe. And he was obviously addicted to her sex because, she was playing games and he was messing with her. She was messing with Diddy head. Diddy sending these text messages like, hey, pick up the phone, call, pick up the phone. Woo woo. She not calling him back and things like that. Really playing these juvenile games. Yeah. So, yeah, she was messing around, yeah, playing with Diddy head because he was caught up into that sex thing with her. But he wasn't so caught up to where he would marry her, and that's what she was holding out for. She thought she could play those games and and get the ring, but the ring never came. She got the ring to get freaky. She got a bunch of rings for that. Yeah, man. He signed a contract to give this chick. Man, I'm gonna tell you, man. A woman's company ain't that important to me. Like, I'm just gonna be handled like that. Like, I got to sign a contract and give you $10,000 a month to be with me, to kick it with me. Man, I kick it by myself, man. I wouldn't even want somebody around me like that because I wouldn't trust them. Like, the only reason why they're around, the absolute only reason why this person is here because of the bag. That means this person can set me up for a bigger bag. This person cares nothing about me whatsoever. I couldn't do it. I don't give a damn how good she looked. And I ain't never known of any that had some that good. Oh, hell no. I wouldn't do it. Couldn't do it. This tricking is out of control. I say we need to get some people who can get certified in uh in tricking. We need to get some tricking therapists. We need some tricking therapists. Like a therapist where tricks go to and say, yo, man, these are the things you do not do. Let me tell you what the number one rule for uh, anti-tricking. You go to school, the very first lesson that anybody should be taught, if they were to go to a tricking school, an anti-tricking school, right? Let me think of the course. What would be a good name for the course? Okay, you got biology, you got science, you got marketing, MBA. Let's see. You're going to school for trichiotomy. No, trichiotomy. That sounds like a procedure, a medical procedure. Uh, Trichonomics. There you go. Trichonomics. That's a good one. Damn good one. Yeah, that's it. Trichonomics. So let's say you check in to trichonomics, right? Trichonomics. That was dope. Who came up with that? Let me see who came up with that trichonomics. Hank. What's up, Hank? So trichonomics. That makes sense because you trick, and then we're talking about economics. You know what I'm talking? We're talking about the money, right? Trichonomics. Okay, cool. The very first lesson in trichonomics should be do not lead with your wallet. Because if you lead with your wallet, you are going to be following her around with your wallet. Everything that you do, everything It's going to be about that. If you leave with your wallet, even if you wanted to lead with your wallet, you should not do it. Even if you was doing it just out of the goodness of your heart, you didn't want nothing for it. Do not lead with your wallet, bro. If you lead with your wallet, you are going to be viewed as a trick. I know some women say, "No, that's what a man do. A man just takes care of woman." No, 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 no. There's levels to this stuff. There's levels to getting a car. You don't buy no chick no car the first damn day you meet her. That's a trick move. You can do it, but I guarantee you that you're gonna be looked at as a trick. When you buy a car the first day you meet her, what you gonna buy the next time? Now you gotta get the damn bar so high. On the second date, you gotta buy a plane. This is why guys who date strippers, it never work out for them. It might work out if he meets the stripper in a location away from the job. If he don't meet, like if he meet her like at the mall, or he meet her at a restaurant or something, he might have a chance. He might have a chance because strippers are people too. But when a stripper is at her job, she's looking at everybody who walked through that door as a trick. The only thing she's not thinking about falling in love with nobody who walk in that door. She's looking at every single person. That smile come with, you think she looking at you and checking you out because she like you. It's something about you. Out of all of these dudes been coming in here, all of these dudes, is something about you that she like. No, fool. She looking at your dumb ass because she thinking lick. You a lick to her. You food. So if you meet her in a strip club and you hook up with her, first and foremost, you ain't finna get nowhere with her if you meet her in a strip club because she at work. And she looking at you and she knows that you just there to see some butter, get close to something. So she gonna be looking at you the way you looking at her. And you gonna you gonna mess around and spend that money. And then once you get close to it, you're gonna start trying to make it out of something for real. She might be initially resisting, but because you spending so much money, you got so much money, you can do so much for, she's like, yo, you know what? Let me spend the block on this sucker and see what I can get. Oh, he gonna take care of me. He gonna give me an apartment. He gonna buy me. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. Okay, that's okay. That sound manageable. But everything that you do with her is going to be transactional because that's the way you met her. She gonna be looking at you like a trick. She might even have a baby with you. You still gonna be a trick to her. If you meet her somewhere else, you might have a chance. But if you meet her in that strip club, baby daddy is a trick. You're gonna be a trick. Even if you give her 5 babies, you're gonna be a trick for life. Yeah, you're gonna be a trick for life. Who is this talking about? Cam want to talk? Man, don't be hitting my. Man, I'm doing taking care of business over here. Don't be sending me nothing about somebody want to holler at me. Cam know how to reach me. Cam got my phone number. I don't need no message. Nobody sit over here talking about holler at me, holler at somebody. Anybody out there that's got something going on that want to reach me, they know how to get at me. Oh, cool lady, late, cool lady, cool. Cool lady, cool. I got the message. Okay, I got it. But like I said, Cam know how to reach me if he want to holler at me. He know how to reach me. He don't need somebody uh to tell me that he trying to holler at me. Cam the homie, you know what I'm saying? Cam, I'm cool. Me and Cam, we cool. That's the homie. But if we wasn't cool, if it was somebody else, ain't nobody gonna pressure me into doing nothing. Ain't nobody gonna make me do nothing. Nobody. It ain't nobody on this planet gonna make me do nothing that I don't want to do. What's up, Diamond? Sir Bride, Angela Thomas. Back to this Jane chick, this Daphne Joy chick. Um, yeah, I couldn't even be with these type of chicks, fam. Like I just could not be around a chick who everything is money. Like everything is buy me this, buy me that, do this. Everything is like you pulling out your wallet. Sex, man, sex ain't ever just been that important to me. Like, well, I'm gonna just play myself like that. It ain't never been that important to me. Don't get me wrong, it's important, but it ain't never been that important. You know, it ain't never been that important where I look in the mirror like, man, you're a real trick. You're a sucker. That's some clown stuff you doing. Yeah, you know, like that's some that's some real clown stuff. You know. Yeah, that's some real clown stuff. Got to look around, y'all. You know, I'm in H-Town. You know, I'm at home, but I'm still, you know, it's still H-Town. But that's okay though. It's okay. I got it on me. Better believe I got it. Yeah. Anyway, fam. Um, yeah, this chick, I think this chick is jealous. This chick is just jealous. She just understand, and she hasn't done anything to help the prosecution. I think she was a horrible witness. I think she's probably out of all of the witnesses, she was probably the most she was probably the witness that hurt the prosecution the most. Her and that other chick, Bungolin, I think, Brianna. Brianna, they were not good witnesses. That Brianna chick and this Daphne Joy chick, they're not good witnesses. They've done more to help the defense than they have the prosecution. The prosecution gonna have to come with something stronger. If they really wanna get that dude, they're gonna have to come with something stronger than they've been coming with. Because I just haven't seen a RICO case yet. I haven't seen it. I didn't make up the rules for RICO. They made up the rules. And by their own rules, that ain't RICO. Another thing that I think is like, you don't have to like Diddy, right? Nobody has to like Diddy. But what you do have to do is think about the power that they have where they can just go in if they want to come at you. And this could happen to anybody, especially if you got money. They can come at anybody, single them out, and tell them, we got a RICO, we putting a RICO case on you. And all of these people who supposedly had helped you commit your crimes, they can go to every last one of them people and say, tell us something we need to hear, and we'll give you immunity. Just give us this guy, just talk to us, and so everybody get to go home. Everybody can commit the crimes, any kind of crimes that they want to commit. They can all commit crimes, and nobody go to jail. So you can actually literally right now, anybody that want to commit crimes, that want to be part of a conspiracy, anybody can go right now and become part of a conspiracy right now. They can join a conspiracy as long as they're not the top dog. As long as you're not the top dog, you can join you can join in on a criminal organization, kill people, rob people, commit all kinds of crimes, and when it go down, all you got to do is get a big guy up and you go home. How is that a deterrent? How is that a deterrent for the other people who allegedly committed crimes? How is that a deterrent? It's not. This is why I believe that when the prosecution takes these type of steps, I think it undermines their credibility. It undermines the credibility of the prosecution. Alexandra, what's up? Top Cat, Convicted, Pumpkin Lewis. What's up, Pumpkin Lewis? Carlos, what's up, Carlos? Kevin Jenkins, Jason Hodges, what's up? All right, fam, that's my time. I appreciate y'all joining the live. I don't know how this gonna end up, fam, but I just I think there's more than enough benefit of doubt there for Diddy to walk. I just don't see it happening, and I know we still got at least about 2-3 more weeks to go. At least about three more weeks to go. But I just don't I don't see it, fam. I don't see it. But what say you? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.